I have bought a lot of old vehicles, and with all of the old vehicles I've bought, there seems to be a common trend: old key fobs. Now, whether your key fobs are simply just worn out and you can't read the buttons, but they still work, or completely worn out and falling apart and don't work, these key fobs are super easy, super cheap to replace, and they will last another 10 years. Now, these ones to my '02 Duramax are almost 20 years neglected. It's about time that we get these switched out, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that today. Alright, so you're probably thinking, what does he mean these key fobs are super cheap? I bought a set of 2 brand new key fobs for my 2002 Silverado off of eBay for $13.70 some cents or something like that. I might be a little off in the number, but for less than $15, I got 2 of these. It's true that if you go somewhere like Ace Hardware or order one from the dealer, these can be over $100 a piece. I think for the Duramax, they're about $60, $70 a piece. But they do come and program them for you. Now, on these older vehicles, they are super easy to program. This is how you program your key fob on an old Chevy vehicle. Like I said, 1999 to, 2006 and possibly beyond. But this is also my process to getting cheap, brand new looking key fobs for your old vehicle and how you can find the programming instructions on them. But like I said, don't spend dealer money on these key fobs. Jump onto eBay, type in what vehicle you're searching for, your key fobs, your key. There you'll easily or quickly learn whether or not your key is a chip key, whether or not this key fob takes dealer programming, or if you can do it yourself. Then search for a good price from a reputable seller. And these key fobs will work just as good as a key fob you can buy from the dealership, and they will last, honestly, 10 years. We replaced a key fob like this in my parents' '01 Chevy Suburban just about 10 years ago, and they still do not look like this. They still have the lettering on them. They're a little bit worn out, and the batteries just barely died. So we're going to be replacing those probably in a later video. Why not? We'll throw it up on the channel here. But today, same video, we're going to be replacing them in my '02 Silverado. Once you buy the key fob off of eBay or Rock Auto or some other cheaper part store there, you can easily find programming instructions by either typing it in Google, how to program a key fob for 2002 Chevy Duramax, or included with my key fobs come with this little card that says, to program or to find the programming instructions, go to either programyourremote.com or keyfobprogram.com. I've used both of those websites in the past, and they work amazingly. They have so many vehicles on there and how to program them. Today, I just grabbed a programming sheet from AC Delco, and I'm going to use it to program these key fobs and teach you guys how to do it. All right, enough talk. Let's program the vehicle. Programming is super easy for the Chevy. You want to start with all of the vehicles closed. You will then insert the key into the ignition and press down the unlock side of the driver's door switch. With that switch held down, you will cycle your ignition to on, off, and let go of the unlock switch on the driver's side door. You'll hear the lock cycle, lock, unlock, and that means you are in programming mode. Once in programming mode, you will grab all of the remotes that you want to program. Starting with the first one, you will hold the lock and the unlock button in together for about 15 seconds. Once 15 seconds has lapsed, you'll hear the door lock cycle again, lock, unlock, and that remote is programmed. You will then move on to the next remote. Press in both buttons simultaneously or together, and you will wait until you hear the door locks lock and unlock. And then we'll do that again with my other new remote. I don't know why I programmed the old one back in. Now, with all of your remotes programmed, you can program up to 4. You will then turn the ignition key to run. You don't necessarily have to start the vehicle. I just kind of hit it so it's in run and comes out. Now you are out of programming mode. Out of programming mode, you can pull the key out of the ignition and you can check or verify that all of your remotes work. Okay, that one works. That one works. Then here's the old one. That one also works. Hope you enjoyed watching today's video. Follow me on the Insta thing linked down below. Also, hit that big red button if you're not a current subscriber of the channel, because you're not going to want to miss the content that I have to come out on this truck or on any of my other vehicles. With all of that said, get out, enjoy your automotive ownership, and I'll catch you in the next video.